All right, everybody, welcome to lesson 6 of our social studies unit. And I expect this one to be a relatively quick one, mostly review and then applying stuff that you already have learned in a kind of a new way. So, as promised last time, we are going to compare and contrast the Mi'kmaq, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe and talk about the differences and similarities between them. So, first I want to show you something called a Venn diagram, right? So that's what this is. You've probably seen it before. All right, the example we're going to do is about different types of animals. All right, so this circle is a circle that will contain furry animals. This circle is small animals. This circle in the lower right are animals you can take for a walk. This area in here are animals that you can both take for a walk and are furry, because this is the overlap of these two circles. Same here. This area is animals that are small and you can take for a walk, right? Because it's the overlap. Same here. These ones are furry small animals. All right, that's the overlap. In here is where all three circles overlap. So those are animals that are furry, can be taken for a walk, and are small. So I would say you could put dog in here, right? Because it's relatively small, it's definitely furry, and you can take it for a walk. Here, we would need to put a furry animal that's not small and that you can't take for a walk. So maybe, I don't know, a bear, right? Here, we need a furry animal that you could take for a walk but is not small. So what might what might that be? Maybe like a tiger, right? I've seen some of those like Las Vegas type tigers. You could probably take that for a walk. Here we want a smurry. That's small and furry put together. A small animal which is furry that you wouldn't want to take for a walk. So I would say, I don't know, maybe a skunk. Probably don't want to take a skunk for a walk, right? Um, an animal that you can take for a walk and is small. Well, first thing that comes to mind is a turtle, right? An animal that you can take for a walk but is not furry and not small. So that'll be an alligator. And yes, you can do this. A small animal that's not furry that you can't take for a walk, well, a snake, right? Snakes don't have legs. How can you possibly take it for a walk? All right. So this is the concept of a Venn diagram. Now, if we were doing this more in depth, we would obviously have more in here, right? Like we could put other furry animals in here that you can't take for a walk, say, and that's not small, so I don't know, let's say a lion, right? Something like this. Probably don't want to take one of those for a walk. Um, Small animals that you can't take for a walk and are furry, I don't know, like a bug, a spider, right? Something like that. You would put more things in each of these circles, in each of these spots. All right, this is just an example. All right, so your task today, you have this sheet comparing and contrasting the First Nations of the East. You're going to use one of these circles for the Mi'kmaq, one for the Haudenosaunee, and one for the Anishinaabe. Label each circle, like one of them you'll label up here, so this might be the Mi'kmaq one, this might be the Haudenosaunee one, and this might be the Anishinaabe circle. All right? Put the things that you know about the Mi'kmaq that only apply to the Mi'kmaq in here. So I don't know, I would say probably the Sacamaus. The other groups don't have those. Um, for things that you only know about the Haudenosaunee that are only true for the Haudenosaunee between these three, I don't know, longhouses perhaps, and the Anishinaabe could be down here, and that might be the Midewiwin Society, right? There's going to be something that's common between all three, and things that are common between each pair. All right, that is what you're doing today. No new information. You're just comparing what we already know about these three groups. Okay? Once you're done that, you're done your task for the day. I would try to include, I would say at least two things, if not three in each spot, but try to include as many as you can. The more you do, the better. Um, and then when you finish that, you're done for the day. And then until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe.